Hi, this is CAD/CAM Lessons channel, and in this video I will show you how to create such slots. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you find my videos helpful and want to show your appreciation, there's a link in the description below where you can buy me a coffee. Now let's go to FreeCAD and I'll show you how you can create these shapes. Let's start a new project in the Part Design workbench, and let's start by creating a sketch on the XY plane. Let's create a circle with a diameter of 100 millimeters, the center of which will be at the origin of the coordinate system. Then select the slot drawing command and select the create arc slot command here. This command works in such a way that we first specify the center point of the slot, then specify the radius, enter 30 millimeters. Then we define the starting angle, that is, the place where we will start the slot, enter 0 degrees here, and then we determine the total angle of the slot to determine where we will end the slot. For example, enter 45 degrees here. Now we determine the radius of the slot, that is, half its width, enter 5 millimeters. And we have something like this, and as you can see, with just a few clicks we were able to create this shape. Close the sketch and based on the sketch add a 10 millimeters extrusion. Now, as an exercise, we will create another such shape. Select this face and choose the sketch command. Then select the command to create an arc slot. Select the origin of the coordinate system as the starting point, then enter, for example, 35 millimeters as the radius. For the starting angle, enter 180 degrees, and for the total slot angle, enter, for example, 60 degrees. Enter 7 millimeters as the slot radius, and we have something like this. Now we close the sketch, and based on this sketch we will create another fragment of this solid. Select the sketch extrude feature and add a 10 millimeter high sketch extrude. And as you can see, creating these shapes is really easy. Now I'll create another project and we'll create a slot, and then we'll add more copies of that slot in a circular pattern. We will start as before by creating a sketch on the XY plane. Then select circle drawing and draw a circle with a diameter of 100 millimeters. Close the sketch and add a 10 millimeter extrusion. Now we will create another sketch. This time we will create a sketch on the face of the solid. Select this face and choose Create Sketch. Select the Create Arc Slot command and create a slot, something like this. Close the sketch, and based on this sketch we will create a pocket through the entire solid. Now we will create additional copies of this slot based on this pocket. Select the pocket feature in the feature tree and select the polar pattern command. Then select the base z-axis as the axis of the circular pattern and enter 3 as the number of copies. Click OK, and this is how we created something like this. As you can see, creating this type of elements in FreeCAD is quick and easy. And now if you want to change the dimensions of this slot, all you need to do is edit the sketch on the basis of which this slot was created. You can change the dimensions here. And when you close the sketch, the changes will be applied to the model, including the slots that were created as Additional copies, created using the polar pattern. We will create another project. We'll start by creating a sketch on the XY plane, and I'll show you another type of slot. Select the slot drawing command, and here you can change the slot type from arc ends to flat ends. You can also change this by pressing the M key on your keyboard. Let's create an example slot of any dimensions. And this is what it looks like. Let's delete this slot and select the slot drawing command again. Press the M key to switch to this slot, flat ends. Place the center of the slot at the origin of the coordinate system. For the radius, enter 50 mm. Enter 0 degrees as the starting angle. Enter 90 degrees for the angle. And for the width, enter 10 mm. Note that you can enter positive or negative values here. An error occurred, the sketch is over-constrained, and in this case we will remove the slot angle constraint because the endpoint y-axis coincident constraint also determines the slot angle dimension. Then create a circle with its center point at the origin and a diameter of 150 mm. We close the sketch, and let's add an extrusion of 10 mm. Then we will create another sketch. Select this face and choose Create Sketch. And here we will create another slot. Slot radius 30 mm. Starting angle 180 degrees. The angular dimension of the slot is 60 degrees, and the slot width is 15 mm. We close the sketch, and based on this sketch we will create another fragment of the solid. Of course, you can also create a pocket in a solid based on such a sketch. As you can see, thanks to these commands, we can create such slots easily and quickly. This is where we will end. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel.